I found that jobs that are non-career tracked are like the best for me,
I
like
agree.
waitressing
Yep.
and being a sub teacher if
Mm-hmm.
you have a bachelor's. And do you recommend any other
I
jobs that are good for
yeah.
opera if you're an opera singer?
I've been a receptionist for a lot of different places, and it's all temp work. There have been times where I've filled in for someone going on maternity or something like that.
Nice.
I love reception, and I think it's like you have it, for me. I don't have to use much of my skill set for it.
Yeah.
I kind of like talking to strangers, and
But
I
then
know
I
that.
thought you have to conserve your voice.
Well, I've never found that it was too much to handle, really.
Okay.
Like a lot of the time, so much gets done by email now that the phone calls aren't exactly, if you have a high call volume, that's a different thing. I did
Yeah.
do a job like that during quarantine, a customer service job, and I found like that is not for me. But only because, it was a high volume of people that I was talking to. So talk all day long. Plus, everybody that you talk to is irritated. It's just, I just was like, okay, customer service is not for me. Got it. So it's all trial and error, I think. And then, if you can do something coding or doing any kind of web developing,
That's a
do
good
that
one.
because it's great and it's mobile. You can do it
Right.
from basically anywhere, essentially anywhere.
Great.
And I think too, I've done a lot of dog jobs, like walking dogs, bathing dogs. I work
cute.
at a dog daycare sometimes,
Yeah.
just like things like that.
Yeah.
At the same time, I do find, the more active jobs, the more even like hard physical labor, I don't mind it so much if it's like, reasonable and I can work my schedule and life around it.
Yeah.
I've actually found that sometimes I prefer that, but you have to, I think, weigh your options, do something that you genuinely enjoy doing. Because if you don't enjoy it, it's like you'll quit, like there's a lot of jobs out there that you can get easily, but that you might hate, I think you'll do them for a couple of days and then you'll realize, oh, actually I hate this. But that's totally normal. I think we we sort of give ourselves a hard time as musicians because we're so used to, making music and having that be our source of income. It's a huge adjustment to your identity when you're not making music for a living and your money is coming in from some other source. Like, I would get really depressed and think, oh God, I'm in my 30s. I'm a receptionist. Like this sucks. Look at all these awards I've won for singing opera. But no, it's like you can't get your head in that place. You have to just see it as a means to an end. I'm doing this job so I can continue singing. That's
Right.
like, once you're in that place, really you can do any job. I think it's just like you have to find something ideally that brings you joy and something that you can do remotely if possible. Those are two good options.